Hello, welcome back to Hangar 51. Guys, I got a great airplane to unbox today. I can't believe it. You're looking at it right there. This is the new Flyfans 64 millimeter 6-channel. Okay, it's got flaps, lights, retractable landing gear. I even believe it's got aluminum struts with suspension. We'll find out. We're going to unbox it right now. Under $200. Yes, you heard that right, guys. Under $200 for a full function plug and play 6-channel with flaps, lights, retracts, the whole 9 yards. Under $200. $199.90 at Banana Hobbies. So let's get to the box. Let's get this open and see what we got, guys. I'm super excited. I think this is probably the buy of the year right here, guys. So if you like this video, don't hesitate, because they're going to be on back order immediately. If they're not already, I think they're in stock right now. I just looked. This came today, minutes ago. So it's what, 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock on Thursday, I believe. Well, 2:40, but he got here about 2 o'clock. It's taking me a minute to get my my act together here, but yep. That's the shipping label. Okay. You're asking, how can they possibly do it? Well, I'll tell you how they can possibly do it, guys, because we're paying way too much money for our other jets. You know, you guys think it's acceptable to pay $600 for an airplane. I don't think it is. And this is proof that I'm right. Okay? If they can afford to do this jet for this kind of money, then these $600 jets we're looking at are way too expensive. Because you're not going to tell me that a 90 millimeter fan and motor, which is really the only thing we're talking about different here, you know, a little extra foam, is worth $400. Okay, I'm not buying it. If you guys are, well, then buy the $600 jets. But I think this one just might change your mind. So there's the box. No color on the box, which is fine. Okay, how can they afford to do it? Well, look how much money they saved just in printing a box lid. You know, which I don't know if you've noticed that, but Motion's done the same thing. They're not even printing boxes with detail on anymore. I think it's just a plain white box. It might still have an outline like this. And Banana Hobbies, their Blitz RC Works stuff now is the same way. You know, it comes in a white box. They used to have a full-colored, beautiful, blown-up, gorgeous box, and now they're coming in white boxes. Saves money. Saves money, they can sell the jet cheaper. So, let me cut this tape here. Alright. Okay, let's get this baby open. Oh, let me read the stats here. Okay, it's right here on the box. Wingspan, 860 millimeter. Length, 1140 millimeter. Takeoff weight, okay, so that's with a battery on board. 1,300 grams. Yeah, you heard that right. It's light, guys. This thing's light. 1,300 grams, ready to fly. It's got a 64 millimeter 6S. It is a 6S plane, guys. It's got a 40 amp ESC, and it has 8 9-gram servos on board. All right. So let's get this baby open and see what we got. I haven't seen this jet yet. I don't think I'm going to be disappointed. I really don't, but we'll see. Okay, first thing we get is a printed manual. Very nice. And we have photographs, real pictures, guys, not drawings, real pictures. Black and white pictures, but still, real pictures. We got English, Chinglish. What do we got here? Let's see here. Okay. I don't know if it's Chinglish. It's a little bit of broken English. It's not bad. It reads okay. I wouldn't say it's perfect English, but it's close enough. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so the English, and then there's a Chinese version also. The second half of the manual is Chinese version. So this manual is only half the thickness, and then the other half is Chinese. Okay, so that's good. I think that'll make assembly really well. Let's see what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like in the box. So got a one-piece wing. You can see the retracts in it, and they do look like, I'll tell you, they look like aluminum. They're definitely aluminum struts, not plastic, so that's nice. They look like they might be trailing arm as well, so let's find out. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I suspect that the price of this is going to go up. I think they're selling it too cheap. They're going to sell a lot of them, and that's going to make the supply and demand, you know. If demand's higher than supply, they're going to charge more for it. So if you want one of these, jump on it now. Even if you have to pre-order it, guys, jump on it. Because it ain't going to stay at this price for long, I guarantee you. Not that they can't afford to keep selling at this price, but, you know, if you're willing to pay more, they're going to charge you more. That's just how life goes. All right, so here's the wing. Wow, this is pretty nice. And they are trailing arm suspension. No kidding. That's beautiful. All right. The tapes that cover the wires are kind of pulling up a little bit. That's normal. Don't see that. I see that quite often. But yeah, look at the paint on this, which is going to be, the green is going to be invisible. Actually, it's funny. The dark green's not, but the light green is. So the center section that's invisible is a light green, and the yellow's trying to go. But the dark green is good. It likes dark green. The green screen's not killing that. So you're not getting the full color. We'll probably turn the green screen off at the end and so you can see the full color. But that's the color right there, guys. That's what you're looking at. Very nice. That's very nice. So got foam hinges. You know, FMS does that. You know, so I can't fault them for that. But really nice. This looks really good. Very nice. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. All right, so let's show you the rest here. You can see the fuselage in there next. With more dividers protecting it. So let's take the dividers out. Here's the horizontal. You're going to have the same problem with the color. It's going to be half invisible. But 2 servos, all right? So you've got dual elevators, dual servos. For under $200, guys. Under $200. Okay, we got lights all over it. Look, we got nav lights here, just standard L39. Got a nav light here on the corner of the wing here, and I got a landing light on the front, which will probably go on and off with the retracts. You know, on the end of the nacelle, just like every other L39 on the market. This is no different. So yep, 2 servos installed. Okay, beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, we got hardware bag here. There's two, oh, these look like guns. That's interesting. Are there guns on the, oh yeah, there are. How about that? So the two guns are here. They slide into two holes in the front of the wing here. Got a long piece of Velcro. That'll do a whole boatload of battery packs with all that Velcro. And then we got a bunch of screws, and it looks like they're all the same size screw. 2, 4, 6. Looks like 7 screws. They're all button head Allen, I believe. Let me look. Yep, Allen head screws. Oh, this is looking like FMS or E-FLITE stuff here, guys. Okay, here comes the fuselage. Let me pull that piece of tape off, and I think that's everything in the box. Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. So that is a. There's the fuselage. Again, sorry about it being invisible. I will turn the green screen off here in a minute so you can see what we're looking at. But beautiful. It's gray on the bottom, and then the camo green, the dark green which is showing up, the light green which is invisible, and the yellow which is the top of the tail here, which is also going invisible. Little black on the nose here. Giant battery bay. Here's that. It's got a latch for the canopy. That is. That looks just like an FMS retract sequencer. I don't know that FMS made this, but it's kind of looking that way. Big battery bay here, guys. Okay. Very nice. Got a pilot. It did come with a pilot. There you go. You got a pilot. And no instrumentation on the instrument panel. They didn't bother to put a sticker in there. But hey, guys, you know, again, it's under $200, not $300. A jet with retracts, lights, flaps for under $200. I don't know how you could fault that. I don't know how anybody could complain about that. That's just, you know, in today's market, this is unheard of. All right, so since it was that quick to unbox, I'm going to go ahead and build it right now. So let's just do it. So we got some screws here. Obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory how it goes together. There's only 2 pieces to put on. I don't know if you could mess that up, honestly. I think I'll put this on first. Looks like just 2 screws hold this on. Let me just double check that these screws are all the same size. They are. Yeah, there's 7 screws and they're all the same size. So this is going to go in the back. We've got to plug in the 2 elevator servos. So we've got a little piece of tape back here I'm going to remove so we can plug these in. It does have a rudder on it, guys, and the servos are already installed. That's a sticky piece of tape right there. So yeah, on this side you can see here, guys, that there's a servo. The servo, I'm sure, is showing up. Okay, so there's a black servo right here, and that linkage is already on, so it does have a rudder. So a 64 millimeter, guys, 64 millimeter jet. Flaps, retracts, aluminum trailing arm retracts, not plastic. And this is just insane, guys. This just shows you that I'm right when I tell you that it doesn't cost that much to build these airplanes. Because if they can build this one for $200, less than $200, and still make money on it, then what is that telling you, guys? We're paying too much for airplanes. This is proof positive that we're paying too much for airplanes. All right, let me get this plugged in. that's got the locking style connectors here, so that's awesome. You know, they hold the once you plug this in, they lock in. Love that. It's not a big deal, but hey, you know, it's a perk. You know, it's just an extra little perk that I appreciate that they bothered to do that. They give you a lot of extra wire here, so this is a little tricky to plug this in. Not horrible, but just a little tight. Check that going the right way. I believe I do. Plug that all the way in. Make sure it's locked. Double check final, white to white, and yellow to white. Okay. So they've got, it looks like they have one reverse servo. Yeah, they did it, you know, the old way. Instead of using the regular servos all the way, they have the servos, you know, mirror images of each other, and that requires a reverse servo on one side. Not a big deal. Just letting you know. Just a little fact here. It looks to be a 12-blade fan. I didn't count the blades, but there's a lot of blades in there, so I'm assuming that it's probably a 12-blade fan. So having a little bit of trouble pushing the connectors back into the fuselage. It looks like the hole is okay. So they have to. It looks like they have to lay flat to go in. Let me use this to poke them in there. There's a tongue and groove on the front of the elevator, the horizontal, and it has to plug into that very hole that the servo wires are coming out of. But there it is. They're in. Okay, and the screws go in from the top. It's a 2.0 hex head. All the screws. And these are little button head screws. So I wouldn't over tighten these guys. You're just going to pull that there's a little plastic insert in the foam. And if you tighten it down too far, what's going to happen is you're going to start pulling that plastic piece through the foam. And it'll probably wrinkle the foam up. So just snug it up good, but I wouldn't over tighten it. Okay, so the horizontal's on, now the wing. Okay, and there's a hole in the bottom of the fuselage here to put the wires from the wing. And they've got a big pile of wires taped in a pile here. So it's your standard unhook the wires and send them up through the hole. I'm going to take the canopy off so I can grab the wires and pull them through. Okay, so everything's Y connected in here. Everything's on a Y. So you've got your lights, your retracts, flaps, ailerons. All those wires are coming through the fuselage, coming through the wing right here. And Very nice. Okay, so this big pile of wires has to go through the hole in the bottom of the fuselage. So I'm going to send them up in there and then grab them from the inside and pull them up in. Everything appears to be marked, so there should be no question on where stuff goes. One of my guns is trying to roll off the top of the table here. Okay, so it's not a big deal, but it's a little tricky to get all these wires up through this hole. They could have made the hole a little bigger. It's big enough. I mean, it gets the job done, but just to get these wires in where they're not pinched. Because one of the wires is giving me a little fit here. There's a single wire here that I cannot seem to find to pull. I just have to pull that one wire. I thought that was it, but anyway. How about this? Is this one? No, that's not it either. All right, let me find it. There's got to be a single wire here. Those are the ones in the plane. Oh, it was part of that harness. Okay. All right. Now I got it. Okay. All right. So that's on. Let me pick this up and flip it over. That fit down really nice. Okay. So 4 screws to put that on. You have 1 extra screw. Well, same thing. X-Fly, guys. X-Fly, FMS. This looks just like their stuff. Not sure that Flyfans using them or not. Just tell me what I see, guys. You make your own determination. This is really nice. Under $200, guys. I cannot believe it. Under $200. Not $300, guys. I'm not kidding you. It's a $199.90 right now, and I believe they're in stock right now. So if you're watching this, and a bunch of other people are too, I'd go just stop right. You can always come back and watch the video, guys. Go order it right now. Just pause my video, go place your order. The nose gear is also a trailing arm suspension, all aluminum gear. So the whole thing is aluminum landing gear with trailing arms. I'm not sure that I've found the hole yet. I can't say for certain that I've got any of these screws started yet. I just don't think they are. I don't think I found the holes yet. I'll take a little farting around here again to get them lined up. It's sitting flush, so I don't think there's any wires in the way. It seems to be flush. Let me look and make sure. Yeah. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay. Just not finding the hole, that's all. Right. Alright, I don't think we're still 100% sitting down right. Let me look here. It looks like it's right, but I'm just going to check again here. Yeah, it's yeah, we're good. It's all the wires are up in the hole. All right, but nothing pinched. Everything's up in the hole. We're good. All right, just keep farting around until we find a. I think once I get one started, the rest of them will line up. Aha. All right, got that one started. Got that one started. All right, now let's start to come together. There we go. Got that one started. Okay. All right. Got them all started. Here we go. All right. That's it, guys. We're just snugging these up. We're done. Okay, guys, that's it. We're all built, all done. These guns go in here on don't know. I probably won't put them in. I'm not big on stuff like this sticking off the front of the plane. I just end up breaking them. So I'm going to put them over there for now. You can put them on if you want. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to stop the video for a second. I'm going to go get a receiver and a battery so I can fire this thing up and drop the gear, show you the lights and all that. So stay right there. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here it is, all finished, man. Lights on. Got these beautiful landing lights on the front here of the nacelles here and over there, and then we've got a red nav light there, and a green nav light over here. Full suspension landing gear, guys. Check this out. Look at this. Can you believe that? Listen, if you didn't already order it, you're too late because I'm sure they're out of stock. You should have ordered it when I told you to, because I'm sure they're gone. So here's the. Let me show you these here. I'm trying to hold it where you can see it here. Maybe like this. Okay, so this. Let me. I think I can change cameras maybe and get. Yeah. Okay. Let me do this. Okay, so here. Okay, and then the nose gear here. Okay, here's the retracts working. The landing light stays on. It doesn't go on and off with the wheels. Oh well, you know, you can't have it all for under $200 again. Last time I want to tell you that. Okay, under $200, guys. Okay, I just told you again. You just can't. I'm amazed. This is absolutely. I might buy a bunch of these because at this price, you know, I can go years just flying this. So, you know, let me go back to the camera. So yeah, there it is, guys. Flaps, retracts, everything's working. They're not going the right way there. The elevator's going right, and I think the rudder's correct. Yeah, the rudder's correct, but the ailerons are backwards. We gotta fix that. Flaps are good. Yeah, nice flaps. I don't know if you can see that. Let me hold it up here. It's kind of hard for you guys to see. Here, let me do this. So there's the flap. That's up. I got half flaps and full flap. You can adjust it as much as you want, guys. I have it usable. You know, I like my full flaps to be about 45 because anything more than that is not really usable. It's more of an air brake then than a flap, and so I generally set them so that that's the max is the 45, so I don't have to worry about having too much flap. You know. But there you go. There it is, guys. And I turned the green screen off so you can see the real color. And there it is. Beautiful jet. It's got the red Russian stars on it. It's got other decals on it here on the sides here. Some panel lines. There's an ejection seat logo here. There's a warning in front of the jet intake. You know, that there's a, you know, number 60 on it here. You know, whatever. But not a whole lot of detail. There's some detail. There are some panel lines. There's a gas cap looking thing here, and you know, there's a little bit of detail on it. It's not bare. There's inspection holes, you know, inspection panels here all over the place. It's got a bureau number in the back here on the back. Really nice, guys. It's very well done. Okay, and Banana Hobbies, guys. This is from. It's called Flyfans. I think I said fan fly before. Yeah, it's Flyfans. I guess it's one word. Flyfans. Flyfans. That's who makes this. Sold at Banana Hobbies. Don't delay. Get yours today. I'm telling you, for $199.90. Plug and play. Retracts, flaps, lights, aluminum suspension landing gear. Nobody can touch this. There ain't nobody on the market touching this right now, I can tell you that. So that's going to do it for this unboxing and build review. I'll get a flight in it as soon as I can, maybe tomorrow. Until then, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you. Comments at the bottom, guys, and I'll catch you on the next review. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.